Hello. Hey y'all, this is Santasha. So I am coming to do my 1.5 versary for these Sisterlocks. So today is my official 1.5 versary for my Sisterlocks, and I'm just gonna give you all an update on these beautiful Sisterlocks that are on my head in case you're interested. So as you know, I wash my hair with the Sisterlock shampoo, and that is this Sisterlock starter shampoo. I take it and I pour it in the spray bottle, and then I spray it on my hair, and then I wash my hair. And I only wash my hair maybe once a month. This month or part of last month, I had, I learned how to gel down the wig, so I wash it. Maybe I washed it twice this time because I didn't like the gel on my edges. So I washed it a few more than regular, at least one time more than usual. But I used the Sisterlock shampoo for that. Then, to maintenance this bounce, I like the bounce, right? It pretty much does its own thing. You really don't have to do nothing to it, but I like to, we just get in a habit. I think this is what it is. I think we get in a habit of doing something to our hair, putting something on our hair. So, what I like to use are these. Okay, this is my own little spray that I make on my very own. And what I use in it is rose water, which I tried to go and find. Oh, thanks for all that love. What I try to find is the rose water. I used it all, so I don't have the bottle for that. But I use rose water, witch hazel, and I like using this witch hazel because this witch hazel does not have an alcohol in it. So it's not over drying to my hair. And I put some aloe vera in there. And I also put, which I could not find, my essential oils. And the two essential oils that I use is rosemary and peppermint. Thank you, Gerard. So the rosemary, it stimulates the scalp and all that. And the peppermint does also. So it kind of helps me when I feel like I'm getting an itch. So I spray it on there. This is how I use it. I just spray it on there like this, like so. And when you do it like that, it's getting on your scalp as well. So you just kind of do it like that and rub it in. And it smells good too. This spray smells good. So, and some days I like to use this spray, which is hers is, I Accept Being Natural. She makes a rose water daily moisturizing spray, and I like using her spray as well. And she pretty much has some of the same ingredients. She has the water, rose water, hibiscus herb tea, aloe vera, coconut, vitamin E, jojoba tea tree, and some preservatives. So she has a little bit more oils than I put in mine, but I use it. I spray my little hair. Just like that. Just like that. And so those are like my little so-called moisturizing sprays that I've been using for about the last 6 months, I would say, or so. And then also there's the hair influencer mist that my loctician actually uses. And she makes this spray. You can buy it from her. And you use this one in the same format. And I originally was attracted to this spray because in the beginning, your scalp has to get adjusted to not putting products on your hair and all that. So in the beginning, I was in the struggle with the itch. So, but not so much anymore. But I just take it and I spray it on my scalp. And you mostly spray it on your scalp, and the residual just falls off on your hair, and it gives your hair that oomph that you're looking for. So, but in her spray, she had the distilled water, the aloe vera gel, flaxseed oil, lemongrass. She has a bunch of essential oils in hers as well. But the distilled water, the aloe vera gel, flaxseed oil, lemongrass, clary sage, lavender, orange, grapefruit, lime, peppermint, rosemary. And she had a little fragrance in there too. So you can get this spray from Locks Forever. And you can just Google them. They're also on Facebook. Check them out. And the other thing that I wanted to show you all that has been really essential in the maintenance of my Sisterlocks is I've been going for my I go for my reties every 5 to 6 weeks. And I know some of you might be saying, don't know exactly what I'm talking about. What is a retie? So, as you can see, when you look, just generally looking at my head right now, you can't really see my scalp so good. Because these are like tiny woven braid locks, right? And you know, when you got your braids, you can see your scalp like really, really good. That's the purpose of the retie. So, I'm going to try to come closer to the camera and show y'all what has to be done. Okay. I'm all the way up on the camera. Okay. So, here's what has to be done. You see that new growth? Let's see. That right there, that shouldn't happen. That should be woven and braided just like the rest of the lock. So yeah, so that's what they're going to do. They're going to take all that little loose hair. You can see it right there. Pretty good too. They're going to take all that loose hair and do the little thing that she does with the tool and make it woven just like the rest of these locks. See? Woven. So that's what they're going to do. So, and then for about a week or so, you'll be able to see my scalp real good. But my reties, that scalp exposure thing doesn't last long. So, what else I was going to show you? Oh, did I bring it? Okay, so this hairstyle is a lovely hairstyle. But there are some people who freak out about losing a lock. Now, as you see, these are locks, right? And for those, this one little piece is what we consider a lock, right? So, every now and then, you lose one of these. And it just so happens I have one to show you. Here it is, right here. And it's so funny. I just found it on the bathroom floor. Not today, but just found it on the bathroom floor and like, oh, I lost the lock. And some people will panic, but me, it's just like, oh, I lost the lock. And when I first got my hair done, my Sisterlock consultant installed 452 individual locks onto my hair. Then, as time goes by, let me see. So let me brush this out of the way to show you guys this. So as time goes by, you get new growth that, you know, during your normal hair days, your loose hair days, you know, you manipulated your hair a lot, even if you did it once a week or whatever. But during your Sisterlock days, you really don't do your hair. You shake your hair and you move it on. You know, you move it around, you put it over here, you put it over there, and you kind of done. That's all you're doing. You're not manipulating your hair. So you will get some new growth, which I have. So each time they add a lock. So your number changes. It doesn't stay the same. Like this is a little baby one, and it's holding on. And I don't band anymore. I just don't. Should I? I don't know. But I ain't doing it no more. So what I mean by banding is taking my hair and twisting it up. You know, like twisting it like this. This is how they want us to do it. They want us to twist our hair. And the reason why they want us to twist it and band it is because they don't want your hair to unravel. So I'm supposed to do this, then fold it like that, then take like a rubber band. Let me see if I got one. I don't have a rubber band, but you take a small rubber band and you tie it around your hair, right? Take a small rubber band. That's probably why I use a small one, because this thing way too big. Just take like a small rubber band, tie it around your hair. Do this to your whole head, and then you wash your hair. And you're mostly focusing on your scalp when you wash your hair, because only thing you're really washing off is the sweat and the oils that's building up on your scalp during the time, because remember, you're not using no products. So what's on your hair? Nothing but sweat, oil, and just body dirt. So that's all you're really washing off. But that's supposed to prevent your hair from unraveling, because it's not locked yet. So what I mean by locked, the front of my hair, if you guys remember when I had my loose hair natural, remember I had two different patterns. It was very loose up front, like almost a blow dry look. In the back wasn't. And your hair pattern doesn't change just because you get it locked. So I have like this part of my hair is the loose pattern, right? This part of my hair is the tighter pattern. And in the back, I actually have, you can see where it's starting to lock in the back. Let me see if I got some paper. I know I got some paper up here. I can't really see the back of my head, but I'm going to try to show y'all the back of my head. I guess I should have got a mirror or something, but I don't. So, okay. So, let me... Okay, I think this is a good one to show, but this one feels like it has a little bunching on it. I'm not sure, but here you go. So you see this piece of hair? See how it's really skinny up there, and then it gets a little lumpy, a little bump. This part right here is the part that's starting to lock. Like right here. Right here is the part that is starting to lock. How it's getting really thick, and the hair is basically just intertwining into itself and forming an actual lock. And once it starts doing that, a simple hair wash will not, it won't do. It will not make it come unraveled. Whereas, nephew, you need your hair to grow? We're going to get you some locks. Nephew, I got something for you. I got something for you. You had to remind me to send it to you. You know I'm terrible about putting stuff in the mail. Okay, so back to the locking. So that part, that's happening in the back of my head, as you can see. But in this front, nada. They just, nothing. Like, I was going to get this young lady was going to make me some tracks, some Sisterlock tracks to put in my hair for my competitions. And when she went through my hair and was looking at my hair, she's like, are you flat ironing your locks? And I was like, no, that I don't. It's just that front part and that straight texture, that's what the front do. And the back is just, it's locking up. It's very thick in the back versus the front. So I guess you could say it's very dense, thick, and locking in the back. And it's just thick in the front and holding on. I don't have much slippage. And let me show you what I mean by slippage, because I got some. I don't have much, but I got some. And the way I usually find my slippage is when I'm running my hands through my hair like that, and one gets stuck, and I'll be like, oh, what is that? So, this could be classified as slippage, this piece right here. So, you see how all that hair is loose? Or loose, all that part, that could be classified as slippage, because we are assuming that your hair doesn't grow a whole inch each month. So that part is what they be calling slippage. And so you know that lock is going to take I'm not cutting nothing. I'm not cutting it. And you know, okay, y'all done threw me off. So the locking part, personally, this is my personal opinion. I wouldn't care if it never locked. We could stay in this stage like forever, because I like the thinness of it. Like the thinness of it versus the thicker it gets. already I have trouble putting like little, like this is a really big hair thingamajig to hold your hair. This doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. It might hold some of the front or half of the front, but it just doesn't work. So I wouldn't care if it never locked, but it'd be excited to see it finally lock. But back to what I was saying about that slippage. Now the slippage also, and the reason why you want to try to maintain your Sisterlocks the right way, okay, you get charged when you do your retie. Some consultants have a set fee, so they might say a retie $200. Some consultants do it by the hour. My consultant do it by the hour, and I think I'm at $30 an hour or $35 an hour. And somewhere around in there. Now on good months, when my hair act right, she can get me in like 2.5 hours, maybe 3. But when my hair decides to cut up or grow really fast that month, it's not nice. It's not nice. I'll be running into 4, almost 5 hours, and I don't like that. I don't like sitting longer than 3 hours. I really don't. But hey, I done learned to fall asleep on her. Take me a nap. And speaking of the nap, my Sisterlock consultant, I'm a little tenderhead, especially in the front. It's funny, the thinner hair is where I'm the most tenderheaded at versus the back. Because originally when I started getting my Sisterlock, she, what's wrong with my eyes, boy? What's wrong? Nephew, what's wrong with my eyes? Huh? They little? Is that what you're saying? They little? But, okay. So, originally when I started getting my Sisterlocks, she started in the back. And then by the time she get to the front, I was just like, ooh. I'd be sitting in the chair like this. So, she has came up with this spray. No more tenderheads, or don't be tenderhead. So she uses this spray, and it helps a whole lot. Like, I can literally fall asleep while I'm getting my hair done. So this spray, y'all check her out. Locks forever. No more tenderheads. It helps a whole lot. A whole lot. You're not tender-headed. And it does work, like, if you're getting braids, too, because she's sold it to some people. Like, when they getting their hair braided, it does help them as well for, like, regular braids. So, what else? That spray is super duper. I love it. And what else I got over here to show you? Oh, and the styling of my hair. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to show. I got, like, little keys and things sitting out so I can remember to tell y'all stuff. Okay, so y'all remember this picture, right? The first one was like the day after I got my hair done. This was like my 1 year mark. So take these 3 and line them up together. So first day, got them done. You can see my ears, earrings, everything. The second time I got them done, at the 1 year mark, you could barely see. It's like a little bit past my cheeks, chin sort of area-ish. And now I am at, let me pull this back down so y'all can see that. So now I am at my 1.5 mark, and I'm about to cover up these Santasha Styles earrings, which aren't really small earrings. And in the back, you can see it's starting to get a little hang time down there, neckish part. So it is growing. And then the last thing I was going to tell y'all was about the little crinkles. The little crinkles in my hair. The way I get those is 2 different ways. Either I just braid my hair or just twist my hair with water and leave it in for a few days, or I use one of these here products. And the only reason why I would use one of these products is to make it last longer. And that's it. And that's it, y'all. I think I have showed you everything about these here locks and my 1.5 anniversary. So if you have any more questions, you can ask me, or I will also put my Sisterlock consultant's information on there, and you can contact her since she is the professional in Sisterlocks. Oh, one more thing. I told y'all about losing a lock, and also you get these little one lock longer than the other, and you be like, how did that happen? So where is it at? I have like 2 that are much longer than all the rest. Here's the one. See how it's much longer than all the rest? And then I try to sniff it out and see if it has that shredding thing going on, which I can't really tell, but I believe it is. You see how it's it's getting really thin, but then it's thick, and you know that's like, it's just like when you're a loose hair natural. Sometimes you're eating better or eating more healthier than you normally eat, and your hair just tells the story of how you're living your life. You might be stressed a little bit, and like there's this one lock right here. Well, she saved it. You can see it has that same thinness, and then it gets a little thicker. It was about to fall off during my last retie, but she retied it anyway. So, little stuff like that. But anyway, it's a journey, and I'm enjoying it. So, I will talk to y'all later. And now I'm going to sign off. Deuces.